Hello, everybody. It's RWH, Richard Wayne Hanson. I'm here in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and I am excited, extremely excited. I'm pumped. Listen, we had our greatest week ever last week. More members have joined 7K Metals, more people on the coin of the month. We're just breaking records. We're having fun, hanging around great people that edify us, encourage us, lift us up. It's a great thing. You know, when you think of this 7K business model, it's very similar to Costco, Sam's, and Amazon Prime. You know, I want to ask you a question, Mike Fiesel. Mike, are you familiar with Sam's Club, Costco's, and Amazon Prime?
Yes, sir.
Would you agree with me that this new business model we call the membership model, it's clear that memberships have privileges. In other words, if you want to go swimming at the country club or you want to play golf at the country club, you have to be a member. If you want to lift weights at the gym, you have to be a member. Well, here at 7K Metals, we have a simple-to-explain one-page compensation plan. We go to the marketplace with the incredible product of value. That product of value is our membership. The membership's $249. It's good for 1 year. It allows you to buy unlimited amounts of precious metals, gold and silver, with no markup whatsoever. So I've got a question for you. If you're going to buy precious metals, you don't know what to get, you don't know where to get it, you don't know who to trust, you don't know how much to pay for it, well, those questions are all solved with the Superstar 7K Metals, because when you go to your free buyer's certification and your associate training, it will clearly show you which precious metals you need to get a hold of, and buying it from yourself at the best price through your coin store in cyberspace makes the most sense. So let's say, for example, you're interested in a monster box, or you're interested in African cougarans, or Chinese pandas, or Canadian maple leafs, or generic rounds. It doesn't matter. We have it with no markup whatsoever. I'm going to ask Rich Mancuso. Rich, is it
Yes.
a good thing to accumulate precious metals? Is it a good thing to find an apple tree out back, fill up a couple of shoe boxes and bury it and hold on to it and save it for a rainy day? Do you agree with me on that?
Absolutely. It's a great thing.
Now, you have become a serious collector of precious metals. It seems like you're placing orders every day through your membership, and your collection is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Are you happy with your collection? Are you glad you found 7K Metals? Are you excited about your membership?
Yes, I love getting coins in the mail, and my wife says, another one? Another one? And I go, honey, when I'm gone, you're going to love this.
It's so true. Let me ask Tom Doherty a question. Tom, you know, we turn on TV, we watch Fox News, we listen to talk radio, and it seems like commercial after commercial, whether it's Lear Capital or Gold Line or Roslyn or Monex, it seems like everyone's telling us to get precious metals. Get in the car and turn on the radio and talk radio saying we need to get it. And I just get so excited. I start screaming and yelling at the TV. I yell at the radio, and I just go, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're doing all the free advertisement for me. So it's amazing how when we're out there in the marketplace and we got that bounce in our step and we got the gleam in our eye, and the reason is because we're a product of the product. We're carrying some of those mint fresh 2019 number one sought-after silver coins in the world, the American Eagles, are guaranteed for their weight, content, and purity by the federal law, signed by President Ronald Reagan, superseding all state law. So it's just such a great feeling to have that precious metals in your pocket. And when you put it in people's hands, it's amazing, Tom Doherty. They're already pretty educated on it. They already realize that this economy is not going in the right direction. They know they need to get it, but they didn't know who to buy it from, and we solved that problem. However, Tom Doherty, have you ever found a person that said, I really, really, really want that precious metals, but I've got a problem. My problem is lack of money. I'm struggling financially, trying to figure out how to pay this month's light bill. Do we have a solution to the problem? And is the solution to that lack of money problem work at home, no boss, no employees, get started for little money? Is the solution 7K members? Is it the 7K membership, Tom?
Rich, it is definitely the 7K membership. I mean, if when you're working for a company, when I'm working for my job, they don't like paying me big checks. 7K Metals likes paying me big checks. So I'm happy here.
Well, let's explain this. We've got a lot of first-time listeners tonight, and they want to know why 7K is so special. So they want to make sure we cross the T's and dot the I's. So let's give an example. Rodney's on the phone from New Mexico. Rodney was introduced to 7K Metals by Pastor Keith Street. Pastor Keith Street called up Rodney and he said, hey, my good friend, I have absolutely no idea if it's for you or not. Get to facts, make an intelligent decision. Do you mind watching a short video? Rodney watches it. He can't sleep. He hits the join button. He gets his $250 membership, but that membership creates a free tracking center. Rodney, is free a good number?
Yes, free is a great number.
So you get this free membership, and Tom Doherty, it's not complicated. A free tracking center is nothing but a data entry in the computer to track sales so you can get paid. Let me ask you this, Rich Mancuso. Are you familiar with every time you go to the Holiday Inn and you're a member of the Priority Club, you accumulate points, and the more points you get through your membership, you can cash it in on a free night in the hotel. You familiar with that, Rich Mancuso?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with, for example, if you fly on Delta Airlines and you're a member of the Delta Airline frequent flyer points and you go from point A to point B, there's no discrimination. It doesn't matter if you live in New York or you live in Hawaii. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, black or white, young or old, fat or skinny. Every time you go from point A to point B, you accumulate miles in cyberspace. You get enough miles, you can cash it in on a free trip. Rodney, it's nothing but a data entry that tracks sales so you can get paid. So here at 7K Metals, we have a one-page ABC 123 dodo-proof, easy-to-explain compensation plan. 50-50 binary means 2. So, Rodney, in this what-if game, let's say you call up Tom Doherty. Tom lives in New York. You live in New Mexico. Phone knows no distance. Tom, get the facts, make an intelligent decision. Tom watches the videos. He can't sleep. Tom wants to collect precious metals. Tom wants to make extra money. Tom hits the join button, gets a membership, doesn't even tell you, but he's personally sponsored by you because he went to your 7K site. You place Tom Doherty on your left customer group. Is that okay with you, Rodney?
That's great.
Now you call up your good buddy in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mike Fiesel. Mike, check it out. I'll get back with you to gauge your interest. Mike, you couldn't sleep when I called you. You hit the join button, you jumped up and down, scream and holler, and you started buying precious metals, and you became a member. Rodney, let's say you put Mike Fiesel on your right customer group. Is that okay with you, Mike?
Yes, sir.
So, Rodney, I know you're brand new here, but would you agree with me if you made a membership sale to Tom and you placed them on the left, and you made a membership sale to Mike Fiesel and placed them on the right, you would agree you made 2 membership sales. Is that right?
That's correct. 100 points on each side.
And 2 memberships means you're qualified to earn a commission. But what happens if you go on vacation, but while on vacation, Mike Fiesel goes to the marketplace and makes 4 memberships and doesn't even tell you? And Tom Doherty goes to the marketplace and makes a membership to Shelby Luke. Shelby, you're in Sweeney, Texas. So now we've got Rodney in New Mexico, who sponsors Tom in New York, who sponsors you in Sweeney, Texas. Is that okay, Shelby?
Oh, man, that's absolutely fabulous.
But Rodney doesn't know you, but it doesn't matter. We would call that an indirect sale. Tom Doherty, Rich Mancuso, Shelby Luke, let me ask you a question, Rodney. Do you love indirect sales?
Absolutely.
Yes. So if Rodney makes a membership sale to Tom, makes a membership sale to Mike Fiesel on one side, and a membership sale to Tom on the other, and Tom makes 4 membership sales, and Mike makes 4 membership sales and doesn't even tell you, Rodney, it doesn't matter because the sales post infinite levels to the top of the computer. So here's the tough math for you, Rodney. You now have 5 membership sales on the left and 5 on the right. Each membership sale is 100 points. Your tracking center has a sales count on the left and a sales count on the right. How many points would you have on the left and how many on the right?
Got 500 on both sides.
Well, let me ask Paul Smee. Paul is just brand new with us. Paul, you're in Boise, Idaho. In this example, Rodney only made 2 sales. The other 8 were indirect sales, but they all credit to his tracking center. He's got a total of 10 sales, 500 points left, 500 points right. What size cycle check does he get, Paul?
He's going to get a $500 cycle check.
Now, let me see. I need help from you, Rich Mancuso and Tom Doherty and Rodney. A $500 cycle check. I want you to underline it. I want you to put a circle around it. I want you to highlight it in yellow. I want you to put exclamation points. With pride and boldness, you go to the marketplace and you declare 7K Metals pays the largest step check, the largest cycle check for only 10 sales. Question, is that $500 cycle check greater than what the $250 membership cost? Answer me on that one, everybody.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let me see if I understand this. Are you in profit, Rodney? You're in profit already. Wow. So in other words, highlight this one in yellow. 7K Metals is all about the non-professional making the extra $500 a week part-time without interfering with their present job. And I said the sales post infinite levels. Let me ask the question. How many levels does the sales post to the top of the computer?
Infinite.
All of them.
Well,
All of them.
let's see. I've got Ken Torgerson on the phone. Ken, help me out here. If I make a mistake, please correct me. Listen to this rock star story, everyone. Ken Torgerson and his lovely wife, Renee, are very, very young, 75 years young, and they've been married 54-plus years. That's remarkable. Same husband, same wife, 54 years. God bless you, Renee Torgerson and Ken Torgerson. Anyway, you're having great success, and I'm trying to figure out the reason here, and I think I finally figured it out, Ken. You live in Hamer, Idaho. Hamer, Idaho. I'm checking out Hamer right now. Okay, this giant metroplex. Whoa. It's got a total of 100 families in the entire city of Hamer, Idaho. And the smallest cycle check is $500. And we sent you over 100 cycle checks. How many would agree with me that that's pretty incredible, everyone? Is that true, Ken?
That is incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Ken, the exciting thing is you've got so many people getting these $500 cycle checks all the time, don't you?
That's the great part. So many on our team are getting checks.
And a lot of people were struggling. A lot of people didn't have the extra funds. But now they're having fun and making money and accumulating precious metals. It's a win-win-win, isn't it, Ken Torgerson?
Oh, you betcha. It certainly is.
Now, That $500 cycle check off of 500 points left, 500 points right. I got a great friend on the phone tonight. He's a super guy. He lives in Alabama, Mobile, Alabama. Craig Raines, are you on the phone tonight?
I am present, Richard.
In this example, where Rodney from New Mexico made 2 membership sales, one to Tom Doherty and one to our friend in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mike Fiesel. But they went out and made sales, and he gets his $500 cycle check. But the cycle checks seem to keep coming in because everyone in the organization wants to keep making $500 checks, and the sales post infinite levels to the top of the computer. But the icing on the cake, I hope everyone's braced. Tom Doherty, are you sitting down? Because I'm going to share with you something that's huge.
Oh, yeah?
The coin of the month. The coin of the month. Please listen carefully. I highly, highly recommend the variety coin of the month. How many agree with me that the 90th birthday party, anniversary of Mickey Mouse, only 475 of those coins were graded MS-70, means mint state perfect. That was our variety coin. And we sold all 475 in less than 22 minutes. Is that incredible, Craig Raines?
Absolutely. I tell you, that coin's going to be worth a lot of money in years to come.
It was worth more money the next day. Where else does that happen in network marketing? But listen to this. Craig Raines, I hope you got your pencil sharp because I'm going to need help with the math. Obviously, if you have 25 people on your left customer group and 25 people in your right customer group, and of course we know that happens like falling off a log because the 2 sales you make will turn into more sales and we post infinite levels. But let's say you just have 25 people left and 25 people right, and the coin of the month posts 20 points to the weak side of your tracking center, plus it posts infinite levels to the top. How many points do you get if you have 25 people getting the coin of the month, and the coin of the month's 20 points? Someone want to help me out with the answer if Craig Raines doesn't have it? But Craig, what do you think that is?
That's 500 points, Richard. 25 times 20, that's 500 points. So just the coin of the month will generate a $500 cycle check for you.
Now, Craig Raines, isn't it true documentation beats conversation? There's a lot of companies out there in this industry we call network marketing, but there's no company in the world, none in the world, that sells a product not only as good as gold, it is gold, sells it with no markup, and with 25 people on the left and 25 people on the right on the coin of the month. That's $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year. Is that incredible, Tom Doherty?
Richard, that's incredible. I haven't seen any other company with that little amount of people on your team to create that big of a check.
Now, what happens when the team grows to 50 people on the left and 50 people on the right? Now, I didn't say 500. I said 50. It's 50 on the left and 50 on the right. Could you use an extra 1,000 a month? Part-time without interfering with your present job. Is this exciting, everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Anyway, listen, we're having too much fun. Let me open up these lines, everybody. And obviously, I didn't cover everything. We have rank advancement. The single center tracking center pays $7,000 a week. That's $1,000 a day. That's $352,000 a year per tracking center. Make your sales on the outside left, outside right. Is everyone excited out there tonight?
The books are done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're done for the year.
I've got the lines open. Does anybody have a positive comment or a question for Richard Wayne Hanson, one of the 4 owners? I'm the one that created this marketing plan. Do you love that large, biggest in the industry cycle check? Does everyone like that?
Yes,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Do you all agree with me? Do you all agree with me that infinite levels is better than 2, 3, 4, or 5 levels?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Do you think it's a good thing where you don't mark up your product and you sell it at cost? Isn't it true that every network marketing company sells overpriced products? We don't sell an overpriced product. We sell it at cost. Is that rock solid, squeaky clean, everyone?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, let me ask you this question. Have you ever found a person that said they had too much gold and silver and didn't want it anymore?
900?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't think I will. I'll never have enough.
1 and 150.
Tom Dory, we got to hear your testimony, Tom. Why are you so excited about 7K medals?
Richard, you were asking before about the paycheck, and you know what's on my mind? I asked for a raise at my job a couple of years ago, and they gave me every excuse why they couldn't give me a raise. And it's not like I'm asking for free money. The company's growing, and I have more responsibilities. I think it was fair. But working 7K medals 1 year, I already replaced my income at my job. So that's what's really cool about you guys. Before I said that you guys pay out big checks. So the harder I work, it helps me triple over the amount of money that I make. I just have to work a little harder, just help more people on my team, and then my income grows. But at my job, and I'm not saying all jobs are bad, it's just my situation, and that's why I was looking for a new home. And I'm glad I found 7K Metals. I'm glad you called me because, if I worked really hard while working a job, full-time job, working a part-time job, and going to school part-time. In 1 year's time, I created the same amount of money as I do at my full-time job. That's unbelievable to me. So thank you so much.
Let me see if I understand this. You've got a full-time job, a part-time job, you go to college, and you're number 1 on the leaders board. Your Gold Rush team, now, not for long. You're going to get bypassed tomorrow, but right now you're number 1 on the leaders board, and you're doing it part-time. How do you do that?
Richard, it's just, look, I got a busy schedule. Who doesn't have a busy schedule? But you just have to use your time wisely. You have to do income-producing activities, and I just use my time wisely, and I don't mind putting in the work because look what I achieved in 1 year, and I knew that was going to happen. So, and by the way, I am going to stay on top of that leaderboard. No, but you know who I think is going to be a number 1? I think Dr. Bobby Walker is going to be a number 1 next week. That's my prediction.
4 new members just in the last day alone. You guys are on fire in New York. Rodney, are you excited about 7K medals, Rodney?
Oh, you bet. Definitely.
Shelby Luke, what do you think of 7K medals?
7K Metals is the flagship in the MLM industry, and they're definitely going to take us all over the top.
Everybody stay on your toes. How about Rob Rent? Rob, you're in the great state of Alabama. You excited about 7K Metals, Rob?
Yes, I am, Richard.
You go to the marketplace and you just simply talk to people at opportune moments. You put the precious metals in their hand, and it's amazing how people's eyes light up. Paul Smitty's with us in the capital city of Idaho, Boise, Idaho. Paul, you went to the regional in Houston. Are you glad you went, and are you excited about 7K medals?
Richard, I am so excited that I was able to go to that thing. And it was funny, you were talking about the 90th anniversary coin. Sunday morning when I was going through the airport security, they had to look at what I had in my carry-on because they wouldn't go through. And when I pulled out those coins, the TSA guys gathered around, and they were looking at these coins that I had. And one of them knew about coins, and she asked me, says, how much would you sell this for? And I looked at her, and I said, put a big number. I says, I might part with one for $2,500. And she looked at the coin and looked at me and looked at the coin and looked at me, and she said, when does your plane leave? Wow. And I said, well, I just bought it. I think I'm going to hang on to it because I think it's going to be worth more than that. But I do know that they're worth at least $2,500 in Houston, Texas. I love 7K metals.
They're sold out. Craig Raines, what do you think of Rob Renner? You know him personally, don't you, Craig?
I do. I tell you, Rob Renner is a sleeping giant, and he's hanging around the flagpole, and he's getting ready to go. And Rob and I've got some plans, and we're wanting to really make 7K Metals a household name here in Mobile and Baldwin County.
Now, here's where I'm confused, everybody. This call is officially over. The 7K call is over, but nobody's hanging up. Rich Mancuso's still out there. Rodney's out there. Shelby Luke. Sherry from Texas. Sherry in Texas. How are you doing in Texas? You excited, Sherry?
Yeah, I can't wait to sign up tomorrow.
And how about Tom O'Hara? Tom O'Hara.
Tom O'Hara. Here in the flesh, not too far from the office.
You live on the East Coast, but you're in a training class in Salt Lake City area. It's good to have you on the call. Anyway, I'm so proud of all of you. Let's see who else is out there. Ken Torgerson, is it true you're 75 years young and you live in Hamer, Idaho? Maybe it's not true. Ken Torgerson, are you there? He gets these cycle checks every week, and it's multiple cycle checks, okay, everybody? Mike Fiesel, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You excited?
Richard, I am excited, and I love hanging around on these calls after they're over because all of the people, it just inspire me.
Well, listen, our Vice President of International Sales is in Dubai right now. We'll kind of figure out what he's doing over there. Listen to this. We have a new Director of Operations, Lance Taylor. We hired 3 more people. We have a Marketing Director. We have another Customer Service Director. We just acquired 5 or 6 more offices. We're expanding like mad. Did you see the coin of the month, the variety coin of the month, the 2019 reverse proof MS-70 Panda with our 7K logo in it? Is that powerful, everybody?
That's amazing.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
Tom Doherty, we're going to hang up now, but you got a words of wisdom, or you want to see if you might have a guest on here you're looking for? But Tom, what do you think?
Well, I got a couple of things I'd like to say. Well, one thing is I think 7K Metals is awesome, and just the people that are involved with 7K Metals and my team. We got an amazing team. We just attracted amazing people, and I'll leave everyone with this, and I really believe this. Just hang in there and keep on sharing 7K Metals because the right people, there's people out there that they're supposed to be working with you and they'd love to work with you personally. And if you keep on sharing it, you're going to find those people and you're going to develop some really nice friends, some really nice friendships, and build a great business together with 7K Metals.
Hey, Tom, you live in New York. Would you agree with me Hawaii is a long ways away from New York? Is that true?
Yes, it is.
But you would agree the phone knows no distance, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, you called up a young man in Hawaii, And this guy is a mover, a shaker. You talk about an above-average leader. His name is Jerry. Jerry, would you say hello to Tom Doherty?
Hey, aloha, Tom. How's it going?
Mahalo, Jerry. We're going to get Jerry's paycheck very close to getting paid this week. We're going to make that happen.
Listen to this story, everyone. Have you ever met Jerry, Tom?
Over the phone, yes.
So you call up someone in Hawaii from New York, you ask him to check it out, and he joins from your coin store in cyberspace. And when he joined with that membership, and he made a bunch of other memberships, did those 100 points go through your tracking center, even though you're in New York and he's in Hawaii?
Absolutely. That's called indirect sales.
Listen, everybody, the phone lines are open. I'm going to ask you all a question. I want to get a response from everybody. Is this incredible? When you in New York could place a call to Hawaii, and a young man in Hawaii who's awesome joins, gets the entire island going, and those sales post to your tracking center. Is this incredible, everybody?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, it is.
I like the way you think. The whole island? Jerry likes that too.
Now you might have to suffer someday in the middle of the winter to go to Hawaii for a couple of weeks and work with Jerry. I mean, that'd be pretty rough, wouldn't it?
Oh, I would love for that to happen. Jerry, please give me a reason to go down there.
Maybe we have a regional event there. The New York regional event in Hawaii. Yeah.
Have fun, Richard. The New York regional event in Hawaii.
Now listen, everybody.
Guess what? Jerry's coming to the New York regional, Richard.
Oh man, we get to meet Jerry at the New York regional in September.
September? Awesome.
Hey, listen, in all seriousness, everybody, is this powerful? To think about that. Think about that. Tom Doherty never has met Jerry. He just got his name from someone who got it from someone who got it from someone who got it from someone through cyber, through what do you call it, social media. And now he's in your organization. So, Tom, you got a new friend. It's a lot more important than money. But those cycle checks are pretty cool, aren't they, Tom?
Absolutely, yeah. Jerry's a great guy, and we're definitely supposed to be friends and working together. And you know, I asked Jerry, too. I said, Jerry, why did you enroll with me when he first got started? Because, you know, in Hawaii, they don't really answer the phone if you're not an 808 area code. That's the area code over there for everyone that doesn't know. And I got a 631, so that's like, you know, that's like kryptonite to Hawaii. They don't answer those, you know, numbers. So, right, Jerry?
That's true.
So, he just, you know, picked up the phone and we built a relationship, and, you know, he looked at 17 medals and got started.
Now, Craig Raines, you're on the phone in Alabama, right, Craig?
Yes.
And you and Tom are working together really, really good. And Tom's coming to Alabama soon to do some meetings for you. But you are, you were actually sponsored by someone in Tom's upline. But that person that sponsored you could only place you on the outside left or outside right. And when you fell under the outside left, it went under Tom Doherty. Tom, do you love it when the upline makes membership sales and they fall in your pay leg?
Yes, absolutely.
And it's pretty exciting, everybody. Anyway, listen, tomorrow at 11 a.m., either I will do the call or Tony Hubbard will do the call, or we'll both do the call. But let's have fun. I keep these live and interactive the best I can. Obviously, the day's going to come soon when I can't because we'll have too many numbers. But I'm here to say I'm so proud of all of you. I appreciate all of you. You're your work ethic, your character, your integrity. And here's the thing, everybody. I don't want any prima donnas in 7K Metals. Let me say that again. I don't want any prima donnas. The superstar is the gold and silver. Superstar is the comp plan. There's no egos here. We work together. We help one another. The vault door is wide open. Every time you pull out a coin, 2 of them come in its place. Here's the deal.
Well, I like that.
Don't push. Don't shove. Don't get greedy. The vault door.
Relax and Denton.
Everybody shout out your name and location. I'm going to hit the sign-off button.
Shelby Love Swing.
I'm sorry, Long Island, New York.
Ryan's going to be
Danny
on.
Graham, Pennsylvania.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Rodney in Farmington, New Mexico.
Goodbye.